So, if you guys did not know, the Steam store has gotten updated, and with that came a new UI that I'm actually going to go through today. Now, I have the official picture up here on my left hand side. I'm going to run through everything that's changed and everything that's new and everything that that's been changed mostly, I guess, but mostly where things are now. So, let's start right off here. So, quick access has always been here. And these are just basically direct links to common destinations from everything from, you know, just popular things like top sellers, recent update, all that kind of stuff. But this also gives you more access to your friends' stuff that wasn't there before. And this gives you direct access to your discovery queues, which were not here earlier. You scroll down here a little bit, and you can get the genre, which is obviously free-to-play, early access, all that kind of stuff. These two are probably the biggest ones for Steam because these are the two big ones as far as Steam itself goes. Early access is basically a fully Steam thing. Other people are starting to adopt it. That's definitely the biggest one for Steam. And then free-to-play is obviously free-to-play. They're open to everybody. Back down here, you basically have all of them. Other ones, as far as action, adventure, casual, and then obviously these are not all of them. There's more niche genres, but these are all the main ones. And then you scroll down a little bit more, and you get your own tags. So for me, it's space, single player, sandbox, roguelike, sci-fi. For you, it could be action, shooter, sandbox, space, whatever. You know, it really depends. These are your tags, and that's why they're called your tags. Obviously, these are personalized to you, and they're to help you find games that you'd be interested in. So up here, you can actually personalize your queue over here, this featured / recommended section, and this is actually really cool. Not a lot of people have talked about this, but there's this little drop down menu. You're gonna hover over the game, and this works down here too, or any game really. You're gonna hover over, and in the top right is gonna be a little drop down menu. You're gonna drop down, and you can basically rate it. Just like you did in your discovery queue in the 1.0 update. So you can add to your wish list, you can say you're not interested, or you can mess with your preferences as far as everything goes on your featured / recommended section. Now the other thing I want to talk about here is that when you see your featured / recommended, it'll come up with like this left side, and you can hover over these pictures, and these are the screenshots. Now, if you guys are not here, Valve is now making developers use actual screenshots from in the game to represent the game. So these are actual in-game screenshots. I think they are now that are from the game, and this is what you're gonna see when you're playing the game. That's for every game on Steam. So you can see through here, and then just hover off it, and it gives you like the title screen. You scroll down here, and these is your special offers section. Now, they were up here before, but these are everything from midweek madness to weekend deals to free-to-play weekends, all that. And the cool thing about this is the way to set it up, you have basically all your weekend deals here, because a lot of the times you would be able to see the weekend deals, you'll see the midweek madness deals up here, but since how contained it was, you can only see 3 or 4 deals, or like one franchise deal. Here you can see all of them, and you'd have to go to announcements, you'd have to navigate to announcements, on Steam to find out what else is going on, or find them yourself. Here you can see everything that's going on. So you can see the Ultimate Chicken Horse is 40% off. This is the Police is 34% off, and Broforce is 76% off. And then you can look through here, and you can see like the Total War is 75% off, which is a really good deal. And then you can see all these other games, and you can look through them, and then it just rolls back. Trending Among Friends is again not new, but it does have its own section now. Before it didn't. So trending among friends is obviously what is trending among your friends. So the more friends you have, the bigger the section will be. Obviously, mine is only 1 right now. But I can see that my friend the 1 is playing Stellaris right now a lot. My friend, this guy, is playing Total War. And this guy is playing a lot of Rainbow Six. And then this guy is playing Punch Club. And if I want to play, this is really good for multiplayer games. If you see that your friend is playing a lot of Rainbow Six Siege, and I really want to play with this guy, I can go ahead, I can pick up Rainbow Siege from right here on my storefront, and then go in, right? So, besides that, you can actually scroll down even more and find some more things. So, I want to talk about the discovery queue, and I want to talk about this area right here, because this area used to be really contained up here, or I guess up here. So, your discovery queue is basically the same. For the most part, it is, except for this. This stayed the same color for some reason. I would have appreciated like the white to keep it the same. But no, anyway, this is basically the same in almost all regards. It's just different how it's presented to you. Now you go down here, a little bit too far. You go down here, and these are obviously these are almost like tags, right? But they're more general. So you can go to free games, which are basically just free to play games, obviously. But then you have things like your new releases and your specials. Now your specials are not only your midweek madness things, because these are like basically like the time specials, right? And these are the bigger specials, right? You go to into here, and these are all your specials. Everything that's on sale right now, you have 31 pages of it right now that's off. 31 or 29 and like 4. But you guys get the idea. These are all your specials. If you want to find a specific game, if you want to see what's off right now, or if you want to buy it, if you want to play a new game, but you don't want to spend a whole lot of money and you don't really care what game it is, you can go to your specials here and you can pick it up from there. So that's really awesome. And I don't think, personally, I wouldn't give it this much room because they're super easy. But I like how they gave it more room than just kind of shoving it up there in the corner. So this is the biggest thing, honestly, about this update. Probably this and the fact I will talk about here in a minute about this stuff. But anyway, this is probably the biggest thing, is that the curators, after probably I think 2 years of curators being kind of left in the garbage, they've come out and they come back in a big way. Because they have their entire section now, and I think they got a whole, on the curator side of things, they got a whole new spiel things. Now, obviously, you have your drop down menu again, but this is where your curators will, this is where you'll see all your curators, right? This is where you will see everything that your curators recommend, that your curators don't recommend, that your curators have talked about, and then you can subscribe to more curators here. So if you subscribe to a lot of curators, if you follow a lot of curators, you will see them all here. And honestly, I can see people spending hours just looking through curators and seeing what curators like, seeing what people like on the curator side of things. This recently updated thing is not new. It was up here earlier. Now it's down here, and there's nothing really different. It's just what you have or what you have played that's been updated. You see Hitman got updated, GTA got updated, YouTubers Live got updated, etc., etc., etc. And obviously, as you get more games that are in early access or that are being developed, that have moving dev cycles, they will be this will be bigger and this will be longer. And then you can actually press the browse all button here, and you can see all the recent updates from just about everybody that you have in your Steam library. So coming back down to here, whoops, too far again. Coming back down to here, so you still have your Vive and Steam controller link. By the way, Vive, great headset, awesome headset, best VR on the market. And you have so this is always going to be there, really, because it's a direct link to what they want you to buy, which is, in all seriousness, their hardware. So that's not a big of a deal. It was moved down a little bit from where it was earlier, but that's okay. This is probably the second biggest deal we have. So your popular new releases, top sellers, upcoming, and specials are all in the same place, but they have a lot more information without actually going into the game. So you can see top sellers, and you can see it right here. Everything gets highlighted. If you highlight one game, you'll come over, and you can see the screenshots right here. And then you can see the tags right here too, right? So you have access to this game, and really the only reason you would want to go into the game is because I assume what they'll do in time is they'll probably put the description right here too, and they'll make like a small little like quick view. Like if you guys use Amazon, quick view is just like this, right? They're gonna make this into a quick view for your games, and they're gonna take up this space in time, and you'll be able to see the little description and everything here. And the only reason to go into games, or to go and click on a game in about a year, will be to buy it, because you have like this super quick little spiel of what this game is and what it looks like. Especially because of the screenshots now. The screenshots cannot be pre-rendered. They have to be from in-game, or they can be rendered, but they can't be pre-rendered. They have to be from the game now. So this is awesome, and it really gives an insight into what these games are. If you're just looking, this is awesome because you can just kind of scroll through and see what people are liking right now. I can see Broforce is off, and that's what Broforce looks like. Ultimate Chicken Horse, that's 40% off, and I can see that's kind of what it looks like. I've never heard of the Beholder before, but that's what it looks like, etc., etc., etc. Under $10, really quick, is just the same. Nothing ever different. I would appreciate if they had like under $5 right under it, but that's to be determined. Whatever. Make America great again. Trump presidential. Okay. Trump president. Anyway, last but not least, you have your updates and offers again. Really pushing World of Tanks here. And then you come down and you have your recommendations that you can literally scroll forever and ever and ever and ever until the end of time to get all your recommendations ever if you find something. So, honestly, I'm not a big fan of change in any regards ever. You know, I don't even like updates that much for Overwatch. But this Steam Store update is awesome because it is extremely pro-consumer. It's extremely pro-developer in the same sense. And it gives basically instant feedback to games that you want, you know? I want to look at Dishonored 2. That's what it looks like. That's what the tags are. It looks pretty cool. Let's check it out. Let's get more in depth on it. There is your short little spiel, the description, trailers playing, and check out the longer description, and then you go down to reviews. You know, this is awesome because it gives you a quick look at the games of any game you want, and then you can kind of dive in if you're interested. Awesome work on Valve's part, and honestly, I really like the Discovery update. The 1.0 Discovery update was awesome, and 2.0 is even better. So, Valve, you did a great job. You made it more personal than ever before, and you made it actually a lot more developer friendly because people can get more. Because I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, there is a lot more pictures on this screen than there ever have been in past years. More representation for developers, more representation for games on all levels, and more pro-consumer because it's so personal. So, with that, like I said, thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Or no, sorry, that's not my outro anymore. With that, like I said, thank you for watching. My name has been Z-Star. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and like it. If you guys dislike, go ahead and dislike it. Go down in the comments below and tell me why you rate it like you did. Go on to Steam, check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.